just done a Google search to see what might be considered as being good interview strengths. And it's come up with problem solving, adaptability, collaboration, attention to detail and time management, which isn't too bad. It says avoid generic buzzwords like perfectionist and pick traits that prove you can do the work well. Okay, the number of times I see people wanting to use perfectionist is really quite frightening. The benefit is that if you think of using perfectionist and you know that people are using perfectionist, then run the other way. The best way of finding your strength is running through your CV, finding what motivates you to do the jobs that you've done. That if you gone from one job to another, what was the driving motivation for that? I worked through with a client recently, and it turned out the word that he was using constantly was curiosity. He was curious to find things out, and he went from motor mechanic, owning a garage, into cyber security. He's now managing an international cyber security department dealing with governments and a €100,000 salary. One of the standouts for him will have been the curiosity was his motivation. Now that comes into the problem solving side of it. So you don't come in with titles like problem solving, adaptability, collaboration, attention to detail or time management. You go much deeper into the aspects that we've got there to find out precisely what your strength is. And quite often people are generally surprised when they discover what their strength is, that it's not something they actually thought about. It's something that comes out from their CV. If you want someone to have a look at your CV, to run through your job history and find out what your genuine strength is, then contact me, give me a shout. Contact details below, pick a download, and I'll see you next time for another hot interview tip.